Alright, so hello everyone. Someone asked me to make a video on garage sales. Well, I asked you guys. This is not really garage sales. It's more towards stockpile sales, but this is, I think, useful for garage sales as well. If you're professional in this or you know a few things about it, don't watch this video. You probably already know these tactics, but yeah, I'll try to make this as useful as possible. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first part of having a successful garage sale is pretty much the basic, a sign, your garage sale sign. And you want your sign to stand out to make people want to go to your garage sale, because if you have a sign that, you know, is very not professional and looks like this, you know, you literally just put it like that. You know, no one's gonna care, right? First of all, never put G sale, because that stands for garbage sale. Not garage, stands for garbage, really. Nothing ever good at anywhere that says G sale, right? Yeah, and if you also like going around garage sales, don't, you know, do that. Yeah, never do something like that. So you want your sign to be like pleasing to the eyes. That sounds really weird, but you want it like nice and colorful so people can see it. You want the letters to be like nice and big, you know, so people can see them from a distance, because, you know, when they go right to the sign, they're gonna either have to make a U-turn or whatever, and they're probably not going to. So you want people to see, you know, your sign. Maybe you want to include a quick description of what you're selling, not a long essay. Maybe a few words of what you're selling there, right? Yeah. Location. There's location of your signs, and you want to maybe put a location on your sign. So let's say I drew a really bad drawing right here. I can be criticized for this, but this is a. It would be nice if it focused. Let's see. So this is a street right here, road, whatever. Right here is the sign. Right here is the road that the sign is on, and then here's another kind of cul-de-sac street right here. And yeah. So basically right here on this sign, I won't put the address because it's fairly close to where the sign is located, right? It's, you know, you turn right here and it's the first left. And, you know, that's great. You don't need a location then, right? And on your sign. But let's say that, you know, let's say that this, like right here, this is a main highway you have right here, right? Maybe you want to put a sign somewhere right here, right? Then you might want to put, maybe you're either in your neighborhood, maybe you want to put an address on there, so then they can kind of see if they, you know, want to go there, because they're probably not going to drive, you know, long distances, if you know what I mean, and then they get angry at you. So, yeah, maybe put an address there, but like right here, somewhere right there, yeah, really bad drawing, but yeah, you want to put, you don't need to put that. Location of your signs, so, you know, you want to put your signs, so they're easy, so it's easy to locate your garage sale, right? You know, don't just put a sign, obviously, just right here, right? And then people can't find your garage sale, you know, unless it's right there and they can see it, where you would put your sign. Also, don't just put your sign right here. No one's gonna find it, because this is the main road where people turn, right? Yeah. So that's important. Yeah, let's see. And that's about it. I'm going to show you my signs, and yeah, let's go to the garage. Alright, we are here at the garage, and there's like an echo effect in here. Okay, it's not problem. We have the signs. I don't know why I'm picking them up, but I am. So, right here you can see, easy to read from a distance. The arrow. An arrow and the description as well of what I'm selling. So that's the sign I use. You see the pink around it makes it, you know, kind of pop, right? And make people want to turn there. So, and I'm using a sawhorse. You can buy these at like tool stores. These are from Harbor Freight Tools. I think they're like 20 bucks for 2 of them. So yeah, you might find them cheaper somewhere. Like Harbor Freight usually have like 20% off coupons. So, you know, this is a coupon channel. So yeah, basically that's it. And yeah, let's go move on to the next tip. Alright, so the next tip is timing and kind of dates of your garage sale. What I mean by that is, you know, when you have your garage sale, when you open, when you close, and how often to have your garage sale as well. So, first of all, don't have your garage sale on weekdays, you know. Like, you know, Monday or Tuesday is not a very good idea, but that's kind of obvious, right? Friday is still a weekday, but, you know, it's kind of a traditional day. So, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the main days. Saturday, and, you know, if you can just have it on Saturday, that's a good idea as well. I make my sale on Friday and Saturday. I do not have it on Sunday because I have church and I don't really want to do it on Sunday, you know. But it's whatever you feel you want to do. So, I start my sales around 8 a.m., okay? You want to get, you know, some people are driving on their way to work, you know? And you want to get those people, the early birds, you know? Because they, you know, you just opened, you have a lot of stuff, and they want to check it out. And sometimes they stop in after work. So you want to open quite early to catch the early birds. And close up shop, I put 3 to 5 p.m. It depends, because if you want to catch the people that are coming after work, close around 5. Maybe 5:30. I wouldn't say 6, that's kind of too late. You know, it depends on, you know, when it starts to get dark. Anyway, I close up mine at around 5, just because I really have nothing to do and I don't care, right? But, you know, close at 3 about. Probably, if you want to catch the people coming after work, close at about 5. Yeah, how often do you have your garage sales? If you have a lot of stuff to get rid of, and, you know, don't think you're gonna sell it all at one sale, don't do it more often than once a month. You know, Friday and Saturday is like once, you know. The weekend sales once. So don't do it more than once a month, because then you're not going to make any money. Because most people have already been at your garage sale, you know, and they don't want to stop in another time. So, yeah, no more than once a month. Which is probably most people, you know, most people don't want to have a garage sale that much. So, that often. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, we're back at the garage. And we're going to talk about displaying your stuff, alright? So, it depends, of course, on how much stuff you have and your personal preference. What I do is I have some tables and some shelves. So, these are just normal, like, stockpile shelves. Yeah, this is how I organize my stuff. I just keep it here in the garage and I cover it up with, blankets and things like that to keep dust from falling on and whatever. This I just recently organized, so I didn't have to cover that one because, you know, that's only going to be here for a few days. So, yeah. So I use shelves. I display everything so, everyone can see it. I like, all my stuff there. You can't see that, but I just laid out so people can see it. Okay? And that's basically it. You also want, for the pricing, you want nice signs so people can see. Maybe if you have a lot of something, you want to put that on there. And I have a lot of this Wet n Wild right here. So I just put this on this little table, which I got at a garage sale. Actually, I got 3 of these tables for $10, which is an awesome price for these because they're really nice. So I organized my nail polish into 2 separate containers right here. I set them up like this so you can easily see the color and just pick one out. The lipsticks I set right here in a container. I'm sorry. And then I have the eyeshadows right there as well. And then you can use a mason jar for this. I just have these containers. I put all the eye pencils and then the lip pencils right there as well. Okay. That's basically it for that. Yeah, and then let me just show you here. This is where I store my stuff. Also, store them in boxes, so you can see right there. I have a ton of stuff, and they're by category. And here I just couldn't fit all my toothpaste in one box, so there's some autoclaves in there. Okay, and here there's some Garnier. Garnier. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave now, and we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, now we are doing pricing. And I have my pricing done right here. Okay, I'm gonna explain how I base my prices, and I'm talking in terms of my couponing, right? A lot of the people that have garage sales, it's just their old stuff, right? And basically they're, they can figure out their own prices, right? Yeah, but this is specifically for Stockpile sales of, stuff you got with coupons. So what you want to do for stuff, especially stuff you got from coupons, mostly, right? You don't want to put it too cheap, okay? Because people know how much this stuff costs in the store. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're just stupid, and they don't know how much it costs in the store. I had a lady come in here and say, hey, this is how much it costs in the store. And I told her that she can go buy it in the store then. Because, now, there should have been a better response, yes, but it's true, If she thinks that's the case, okay. She was looking at some Dove hairspray I had priced at $2.50, and I know that stuff costs at Target $4.49, because I scanned it with Target, plus tax, so that's half off right there. So, okay. You want a pricing gun. You want a pricing gun if you have a ton of stuff. Okay, if you don't, you can just print them off from Microsoft Word and just tape them to different items. You can buy, different categories of something. You can set up tables of $1, $2, $3, whatever. Yeah, you can do that. And, of course, you can buy cheap garage sale labels at the dollar store, or Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, whatever. For really cheap, you get a ton of them. You can either write them in, or they already have pre-prepared ones 50 cents $1. $2, whatever. And yeah, so not too cheap, right? You don't want to be selling like, I have like a Gillette razor laying here, right? This costs around $10. You don't want to sell that for $2, right? Because then people are thinking something's wrong with it, you know? And that applies to when you have a lot of something, you know? And like, let's say you have a lot of Dove shampoo and hair care. You know, that stuff costs around $4, let's say, right? You don't, want to put it for $1, maybe even $1.50. That's a little bit too cheap, but definitely not $1. Okay, I put mine at $2.50, and sells well. But if you have it like tons of it, boxes of them, $2, right? You can make maybe something like $2, maybe 4 for $6, something like that. If you just want to get rid of them, be done with it, but you don't want to put it too cheap or else people are going to think something's wrong with it. Not too expensive, You don't want to be pricing your Dove at $3, okay? Even though that's a little over, that's a lot for Dove. You don't want to be pricing your Bengay if you're selling this. I don't really sell like medication or anything like that. I don't sell that. But if you have like this, don't sell this for $5 or $4 because I do my stuff around 40% off, maybe 35-40% off of what Walmart or Target is selling it for, and that does not include tax. So like, let's say this Bengay costs $5 at Target or Walmart. I'm gonna sell it for $3. But they're gonna pay $5.50 for it because tax is 9.8% here. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say with prices. Get the app on your Target app or Walmart app on your phone where you can scan barcodes and they'll tell you the price of it. So yeah, that's basically it. That's all I have to say about pricing. And I think I have one more topic to cover, and that's it. Last thing, it's kind of like advertising. I don't know. Put this out of the way. Okay. So basically, there's a website, I think it's like Garage Sale Finder or something like that. If you want to advertise, your garage sale there, you can. I don't really like sharing my location, so I don't really do that. Especially like maybe like Craigslist or something. You can. I don't. Yeah, you can maybe like give approximate locations. Yeah, like from 99, turn there and you'll see the sign or whatever. Yeah, and kind of with this, kind of dealing with pricing as well as like I mentioned before, the Dove, like 4 for $6 or whatever. If you have a ton of something, maybe offer a promotion, like a quantity discount. Like my One Wild, I showed you guys, it was 50, it cost 99 cents in the store. Excuse me. I sell it for 50 cents for one, or 5 of them for $2. Last year, I was selling them 50 cents or 3 for $1, which I feel like that was too cheap, So now I'm selling them for 5 for 2, which is not much of a difference, but because with 5 for 2, no one was really complaining. When it was 3 for $1, people were running it for like 4 for $1 or something like that. Yeah. And maybe to, like, spend 50, get $10 off, or, well, if people are going to spend 50, spend 20, get, I don't know, $3 off, or $4 off, $5 off, whatever you want to do. And that's basically it, guys. If you have any more questions, obviously leave them below. I'll answer them as best I can. And, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope this gave you a little bit of knowledge, hopefully, I hope. I know this was a really long video, but its coupons are awesome, so those videos are going to be insanely long. Alright, thanks for watching, And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, some MySpace, and whatever else. Bye.